Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Lily. This is Petunia. I scolded her a moment ago and she needed to be reassured of my love for her. You just can't bark all the time. A common nutrient that comes up as a potential issue for a lot of people on vegan or plant-based diets is iodine. And rightly so. Now, I personally choose not to consume iodized salt just because it freaks me out. I don't want that in my body. And since I choose not to drink milk from cows, I'm also not getting iodine from one of the primary sources that most Americans get it from, which is the leftover disinfectant iodine that is put on cow udders before they go into the milking machine. And I'm also really thankful that that doesn't go in my body either. It's not nice. But that doesn't mean I don't need iodine. In fact, average humans need about 150 micrograms of iodine per day. The primary need for iodine is because our thyroid uses lots and lots of iodine. In fact, the iodine concentrates in our thyroid. So the recommended daily intake for iodine, 150 micrograms. The tolerable upper limit, 1,000 micrograms. Where do I get this on a vegan diet? I'm not going to be one of those like fruitarian people who claims that I get it by breathing air next to the ocean. No, I'm actually going to be serious about this. So I get my iodine from seaweed predominantly. It can be found in trace amounts from other foods that were grown in healthy soil that had healthy levels of iodine, but that is not most soil in our world anymore, unfortunately. So I just rely on getting my iodine from seaweed. Now, it does not take much seaweed to get your iodine, which you can get either in its natural form or rolled out and roasted in sheets of seaweed, the type that you're probably familiar with if you're a sushi lover like me. Kelp is also an option, but kelp is extremely high in iodine, so it can be so easy to max out your daily upper tolerable limit of iodine by consuming a very small amount of kelp. So I tend to avoid kelp just because it tastes weird and it has too much iodine, and I stick to dulse and nori. To get your 150 micrograms, you'll need only half a teaspoon of dulse flakes. That's a ridiculously small amount. And it'll only take 1.5 sheets of nori to give you your 150 micrograms of iodine from that source. So you can see that it's really easy to kind of overdo it by consuming seaweed. Now, since I don't want to eat seaweed every single day, what I usually do is that when I have seaweed, I'll have like 1 to 2 teaspoons of dulse flakes and or 2 to 3 sheets of nori or some combination of the two, and I'll have that like 2 or 3 times a week. So I get a little boost in iodine and then I just let it even itself out, okay? So iodine does not have to be a worry on a plant-based diet, as long as you're getting your sea vegetables. Thank you for watching. Comments down below. You can also leave additional questions for me down there. Until next time, make better choices for yourself. No one's gonna do it for you, and take really, really good care. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye guys. I hope you guys have a good day. I don't. Bye.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh, that was so deep. When I first moved to Hawaii, I had like insane seaweed cravings. I ate 10 sheets of nori every night. I just couldn't get enough. I think I was low in iodine. And then one day, after a few weeks, I was like, I don't ever want to see another piece of seaweed again. And I didn't want any seaweed for months. And then slowly, the idea of having some seaweed began to feel like a better idea. But since then, I've never gone overboard like I did when I first got here. I think my iodine levels are good now. Yeah, there you go. That was my iodine for the day. Delicious.